The Outcast who became Elden Lord. What do you do when the world casts you out and then needs you to save it? This is the story of the Tarnished, the Forgotten Ones, exiled from the lands between, stripped of the grace of the Erd Tree, cast out and left to wander in darkness beyond the golden light. For centuries, the Tarnished were nothing. Then, the Elden Ring shattered, and everything changed. The Elden Ring, the source of order, power, and life in the lands between, was broken, destroyed in an event called the Shattering, a war between demigods tearing the world apart, fighting over its pieces. With the ring broken, grace returned to the Tarnished, a golden thread reaching out across the darkness, calling them back. Not as heroes, not as chosen ones, as the last option. Because here's the truth about the Tarnished. They weren't special. They were the rejects, the cast out, the ones the Golden Order decided weren't worthy. And now that same order was desperate enough to call them back. The lands between was a ruin. Demigods consumed by madness, ancient dragons guarding crumbling fortresses, undead warriors endlessly repeating their last moments. And at the center of it all, a god gone wrong, wielding power that had rotted into something monstrous. The Tarnished walked into all of it alone. No army, no allies at the start, no clear path forward. Just a grace to follow and a will that refused to break. They died countless times, rose again countless times. Because death in the lands between wasn't an ending. It was just another obstacle, and the Tarnished had faced too many obstacles to stop now. Here's what makes the story of the Tarnished so powerful. It's your story. Every player who picked up that controller and walked into Limgrave for the first time was the Tarnished. Lost, uncertain, dying to enemies that seemed impossibly strong, and choosing to get back up anyway. The lands between didn't need a perfect hero. It needed someone stubborn enough to keep going when everything said stop. Someone with nothing left to lose, and everything left to prove. The Golden Order cast out the Tarnished once. By the end, the Tarnished sat above it all, not because they were chosen, because they refused to stay down. Rise, Tarnished, and become Elden Lord.